Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. Today we're reflecting on Mark chapter 1, verses 14 through 20. In today's gospel, we hear Mark's account of Jesus calling the first disciples to follow after him. So Jesus is passing by the Sea of Galilee when he sees Peter and his brother Andrew going about their daily tasks of casting their nets into the sea, because as scripture tells us, they were fishermen. So Jesus approaches them and he says something that is so unique and so stunning. He says, "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." And at the time, even if they don't fully understand what these words mean, something about this invitation and this man standing before them compels Peter and Andrew to abandon their nets and follow after Jesus. And there's something incredibly beautiful about the fact that these brothers don't simply let go of their nets, but they fully abandon what they knew and what they were comfortable with in order to follow after Jesus, and their lives are changed forever. And there's definitely a lesson and an invitation there for us to ponder what the Lord may be asking us to let go of and to abandon in order to follow him more fully. But what really is striking to me is this promise that Jesus makes to Peter and Andrew. "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." What I love about this is that not only is this like an incredibly epic invitation, but more deeply than that, there's an underlying message that Jesus is revealing to these brothers and to us as he calls them on this mission they were created for. And it's this. Peter and Andrew were fishermen, and Jesus could have easily said, "You'll no longer be fishermen, you'll now be preachers." But instead, he takes the very aspect of these brothers and their story and their upbringing, their trade and their talents, what they're familiar with, what brings them joy. And rather than throwing that out the window, he says, "I'm going to take exactly who you are, and I will help you become even more fully yourself. I'm here because I love you. I want to form you into the person you were created to be, not by taking away the core of your joys and passions, but by refining and enhancing and transfiguring exactly that. You will continue to be you, to be fishermen, except I invite you on a journey where I can take your desires for catching fish and bring it to a much deeper place of fulfillment and purpose. You can help men see the truth. You can cast the nets of the gospel and catch men for the kingdom. It's no longer simply about catching fish for a meal or an income, but I desire to invite you into a role where your impact is eternal, inviting others to the eternal feast." I mean, talk about epic, right? And also to me, what a relief. Because in my own walk with the Lord, it's been so easy for me to believe the lie that the Lord wants to take away my passions and my joys and the core of who I am and call me to something that doesn't resonate with my heart at all. But today's gospel reminds us that the Lord has created us for some great purpose, and that the invitation he extends to us is one of kindness and generosity, even when he asks us to give something up, and that he desires to truly transform us and help us to become most fully ourselves. And ultimately, he extends the invitation to you and to me to live our lives for something far beyond our day-to-day tasks. So I invite you to take some time this week to ponder, what is your trade? You know, Peter and Andrew were fishermen. What are you? Maybe you're a chef or a photographer, an ultramarathoner, or a paramedic. What is your profession and what are your passions? Take some time to ponder your gifts, and in the stillness and quiet, hear the invitation from the Lord to you by name. He's saying, "I want to transform your heart and help you become most fully yourself, and I want to work through these exact passions of yours as a means to bring you and others to eternal glory. Will you follow me?" So that's all I've got for today, my friends. I hope you have a great Saturday, and I will see you next week.